welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney. This is the third time I've tried recording this video. My kids do not know how to not interrupt me. I don't know if any other mothers suffer from that same problem, but I have been interrupted a multitude of times since trying to record this video. This is actually the second time I've tried to sit down and record it in the last week. But I had some more resources coming that I wanted to share with you guys, so I just scrapped the first video. It's been a while since I've been on here. We started summer vacation, we had some family visit, all of that jazz. But today I'm going to be sharing some books we got off of Amazon for our upcoming homeschool year and some resources and craft supplies. And that'll wrap it up. So I'm going to get started with elementary literature that I got for my younger kids to go along with our unit studies. So we're going to be doing a European unit study and a U.S. History 1 unit study. So resources and books that I got for that are The Thanksgiving Story, and this is by the same lady that wrote The Courage of Sarah Noble, and so is this one, The 4th of July Story. So these are both going with our U.S. History 1 and 2. We're doing U.S. History 2 in January, and I think that this one kind of goes in with that. Those go with our U.S. History studies. Madeline, which was just one of my favorite childhood books, also gives a little bit of insight into European culture, especially in the area of France, though nonfiction, of course. And I also didn't know, but there's a whole bunch of other Madeline stories. This is the only one I knew existed until I got this book, so pretty cool. This is going to go with our European study just as a read aloud. A read aloud I wanted to do just for fun that I thought the kids would like was Stuart Little. And then my 4th grader, who is going into 5th grade, fell in love with the book The Courage of Sarah Noble this last year, and she was like, "Hey Mom, does that lady write any, does she have any more books?" And so this is the other book that she had written that was really popular called Bears on Hemlock Mountain. So I got this for her, but we may read this. I've never read it, so I really don't even know what it's about. I'm gonna assume it's like American classic literature, so somewhere along Little House on the Prairie. The last set of books I got for my elementary students was this American Classics book collection. There's 10 books in here. I paid $40 for this, which makes them $4 a piece. It has Little Women, The Great Gatsby, Portrait of a Lady, Adventures of Huck Finn, Moby Dick, The Call of the Wild, The Age of Innocence, 12 Years a Slave, Rip Van Winkle, and The Last of the Mohicans. And it's all rewritten for children to be appropriate for their age, which I thought was really awesome. Also, it includes the audiobooks, so that's on the inside of this cover here. They sell this in another collection that I am considering buying as well, because I think that there is great benefit in reading a story written for your age, but still in the American Easy Classics. So that is the books for my younger children. Now for my middle schoolers, we got a little more interesting. So I'm a huge fan of classical literature, and the home library is a little messy right now. My goal this year was to really build our classics collection, so I thought we would get the Sherlock Holmes series. These books are absolutely beautiful. I'll pull one out for you guys to see. They're hardcover. I tend to get hardcover with stuff like this because we have 9 kids. But I don't know if you can see the gold. Yeah, you can see it. It's inlaid with I'm assuming it's fake gold. It's not, there's no way it's real. And then it's got a canvas cloth binding. All of these are that way. I think it's called the Articus brand. It's not on the actual box, but if you go on Amazon, I think it's the Articus Classics is where you're going to find these. Also, we don't usually keep the boxes this box is so nice. I don't think we're going to get rid of this. I think we'll probably keep the box. Next, from that same brand, I got the Mark Twain collection. So this is all of the major Mark Twain novels. Huck Finn, Tom Sawyer, Prince and Pauper, and then a couple that I hadn't heard of before. Also, super nice cloth-bound hardcover books. And the last one from that same collection is Charles Dickens. So I got the Charles Dickens collection. It has Great Expectations, Oliver Twist, Tale of Two Cities, and Hard Times, plus A Christmas Carol. Same thing here, really nice box, cloth-bound books. So that was my goal, was to get these and start a really nice American classics, or just classic literature in general, collection for our home library behind me here. Next, for fun, I got them The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings books. They had these in hardcover, but they were like an astronomical price, and this was 20 bucks. So I think the hardcover books were 60, and that was just a little out of reach for me. And last but not least, on books for my older children is the Giver Quartet. So it looks like I'm missing a book, but I'm actually reading the second one. The Giver was my favorite book in middle school, and I never actually got to finish the series, so this was kind of a selfish purchase. But these are also hardcover, beautiful, beautiful books. And I love that they took the picture from the original book. I don't know if you guys know, but the original book is like black, white, and gold, and they changed the color of it. Super neat. But I think they're going to enjoy those. That covers it for books for the library. Next, we have our Bible curriculum for the year. The 10-minute Bible journey. This is a really nice book as well. I think I paid $19 for this on Amazon. I was going to get this from Master Books, but the shipping through Master Books was like $15. Excuse me. The shipping through Master Books was like 15 bucks, and on Amazon it was free. So this was technically $2 more on Amazon, but free shipping. So save some money there. And I also got this Answers for Kids set. These looked a lot bigger in the picture. These are actually really small, but I thought this would be really good, especially for my elementary kiddos. Learning apologetics is something I struggle with, so I thought they would really enjoy these, and that maybe I might learn a little something from them as well. And that wraps it up for Bible from Amazon. Next, we'll get into resources. So I mentioned earlier we're doing a European unit study. So I got this coloring book for Europe, and I love coloring books that incorporate lessons to be learned. So like for Belarus here, we've got their national bird, all of the countries that border it, their national animal, national flower, one of their historic sites, and then where it is on the big map. It's like that for every country. So we will, every time we hit a new country, they will do a page from this book. I think I paid $6 for this at the most. It might have been $4, but a really great resource. Really looking forward to using this. These are to go along with our American, U.S. history, American history unit studies that we're going to be doing. So this is the exploration of North America, which we'll be doing in January, and this is life in colonial America. Actually, I don't know why I thought that this was, no, this is before. They have two of these. One of them is set in like westward expansion. This is not that one, so I'm wrong. This one is on the way to America from the motherland, and then this is life as America is beginning. So these are both for U.S. history. One, I think I might have just waited. The other one I think is in my list, but they have one for westward expansion as well. And then doing Gather Round as our base curriculum, but I didn't feel like the grammar and language in it was going to be quite enough for my children. It might be enough for yours, but I wasn't comfortable with the minimal amount of grammar. So I picked up these core skills language arts in grades 1 to I think 3 and 4. Or 4 and 5. 3 and 4. And I plan on adding these in like 2 days a week. I will do a review of these later. But flipping through it, they all look really nice and like they're gonna work for covering things that I think might not be covered enough in Gather Round. So I'm excited to use these. These are very, from first glance, classical as far as like learning style goes. So this is not like a Charlotte Mason type program, which I'm a little bit of both. I like to mix it up. And it looks like it is a mastery-based program and not a spiral-based program. So if you needed to know that information, there you have it. And like I said, I've got a whole stack of these. So I ordered them in every grade level. And last but not least, to round out our resources that have arrived already, I ordered some craft supplies. So I've got these feathers for our craft box, some little tissue paper rounds. They also have them in squares, a box of sequins, and then I got these are not from Amazon, these are from Target. They had these magnetic numbers, shapes, and letters. The letters are on my fridge already, but I got these for my 3-year-old to play with during homeschool. I figured this might keep him occupied at least a little bit to make our day easier, but these were $3 a piece at Target. Great quality. The ones on the fridge are like at least a 1/4 inch thick, but they've got pictures on them. The letters in particular have like a picture of like an animal that correlates back to that letter. So really cool. And there's 26 in each, so you're getting like multiple squares, multiple circles, triangles. So you could pull out, let's see, yeah, you could pull out just one set of shapes and then put the other away for the next year. That way when they start getting worn and stuff, you still have stuff put away. And then the numbers actually come with multiplication, subtraction, addition, and division numbers along with a question mark. Numbers, not numbers, signs. But that wraps it up for this video. These are things that we're going to add to our library, and hopefully things we can read aloud as a family as well. I know my boys are really interested in the Sherlock Holmes set. They're like, what's that? And I'm like, that is like a mystery novel, and so they have never even heard of Sherlock Holmes, which I thought was hilarious. So that wraps up this video, and I will see you soon on the next one, which will probably be a Memoria Press unboxing or a curriculum unboxing in general. We'll see. It's all sitting right in front of me over here. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.